Hey everybody, how are you? Do me a favor before we get started. If you can hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. So you see the title, The Housing Market is Crashing in 2024. So this is actually just a title. The housing market is actually not crashing. Um, the real estate market is actually not getting ready to crash. Reason being is that there's not a huge amount of people that are delinquent on their mortgages. And this is because of what was put in place by the Biden administration to help people stay in their homes, especially what happened after COVID. So you got your whole forbearance programs. In the event that you were to lose your job or anything like that, you could actually take that payment and tack it on to the end. All right. So there are not a lot of people that are delinquent on their mortgage. As a result of that, usually with the market crash, when the market crash happens, that is because there are a whole lot of people that are behind on their mortgage. And then you just put everybody into foreclosure. And so that's generally what happens during a crash. A whole bunch of people falling behind on their mortgage and just getting put into foreclosure left and right. So um, it's not going to happen in 2025. And that is because a lot of people were protected because of the programs that were put into place. So we will see what happens with the new administration. As you know, there's a new administration. And so, as you know, things will be different. But as of 2025, there is no housing market crash. All right. Um, as it pertains to the future, we will see. We will see very shortly. All right. So let's talk about mortgage rates. There are some talks about mortgage rates. Morgan Stanley is predicting that mortgage rate changes are coming soon, right? So in 2022, you saw this jump from a 3.5% to 7%. That happened in 2022. So, right now, as you know, with the high mortgage rates, inflation, everything else going on, purchasing homes is more expensive for buyers. There are also more sellers that are discouraged from listing their homes. So, they say that there is a shortage of inventory. And part of that reason is because there are some sellers that are not even listing their homes right now. All right. So they say there's a shortage, but if you look, you could actually still find deals out here, especially when the demand is low. The demand is low. There are not a lot of people out here looking, even though there are still people out here looking. The demand is lower than normal. And so that's good for you if you are in the process of looking for property, knowing that the demand is low. All right. Let's see. So the rates are a little bit above 6.5% right now, even though they did have three interest rate cuts in the end of 2024. The rate is still relatively high in comparison to what it was back in 2022. So back in 2022, the rates were 3.5%. Right now, they're a little bit above 6.5%. But the people that have been in real estate for decades don't consider what's going on right now high. They have seen rates up to 9% and even higher than that. All right. That's for people that's been in the industry for a long time. All right. 2022, 3.5%. Currently, we are a little bit above 6.5%. And Morgan Stanley is predicting that mortgage rate changes are coming soon. So, what they're expecting a decline in mortgage rates. So, as you know, the mortgage rates they are tied to the 10-year treasury, right? So, the treasury yields, they are expecting the treasury yields to decline over the next 2 years, which they are expecting will affect the mortgage rates. So as the 10-year treasury declines, they're expecting the mortgage rate to decline. And they're expecting this to happen in the next 2 years. So if you're out and about and you're looking for property, now is a good time. Seeing that the demand is low, when they lower the mortgage rates within the next 2 years, that's when everybody else is going to jump back into the market. All right. So there are some talks. As you know, I watch other people's podcasts, and so I was watching this podcast, and this man was saying that there's not a lot of appreciation going on right now, and if you are experiencing appreciation, I would like to know what market you're in. All right, so I'm here to tell you that appreciation is happening right now. It's happening right now. So for people that own property, um, I'm in a market that has appreciation. It's happening. It's happening. So appreciation is happening. Whether they want you to know that or not, I don't know. There's a lot of secrecy when it comes to finances. According to him, appreciation is not happening. And if you are in a market where it is happening, he would like to know what market you're in. All right. So, in my experience, appreciation is happening right now. All right. This is a time where people increase their net worth, increase their equity. You're building wealth while everybody else is thinking about inflation and these prices are way too high. And, people in administration could care less. People that own property are building wealth right now. It's happening right now. All right. So let's see. If you have anything that you would like to add, feel free to add it in the comments below. If you're watching me right now and you have some comments, put it in the comments. All right. If you made it this far in the video, type in the word, I made it this far in the video. All right. So YouTube would like to see interaction. They don't want to just see a talking head up here talking to themselves, right? Which is what I'm doing right now, talking to myself. So help a sister out and put some comments in the comment and say something. Can you say something? I mean, I know support is not a thing in this community, right? But I don't think it's that hard to do. Put a comment in there. So I guess I can't make you do it unless I can reach through the computer and do like this. All right. So leave a comment. If you refuse to leave a comment, that's fine. It's nice that you're watching. So that's kind of supportive. Let me see. If you are interested in buying real estate, let's see, why would you want to buy real estate? Maybe because you don't want to be broke for the rest of your life, maybe. Maybe you're tired of bounce checks, negative accounts, insufficient funds. Anybody have that happening? What about going to the store, you pull out your card and decline? Maybe for those reasons, you might be interested in buying real estate to get some financial security going. Get off of this path, get off of this struggle bus, right? Which is totally unnecessary. If only somebody cared enough to share some information. And as you can see, people don't care, right? Once they find out, they hope you will never find out. And that's how it is. So if you're interested in buying real estate either now or in the future, check out this link, join the waitlist for the real estate group. If you are interested in doing this with a community of people, of course, you can do it solo. But if you're interested in a community thing, check out the link below, join the waitlist. If you are a man watching me, check out the link below and check out the hat collection. All right. And that will be in the pin link below. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. And I will see you next time. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you on the next video.